Ako kinakabahan.
Wag!
I
Chill lang
hate that
to.
I will.
Chill lang to. Huwag kang mag-alala.
Okay, okay. Sige, sige, sige.
Okay. Oh, oh my God.
Okay.
Sorry. I just got a text that made my eyes go, oh. Okay.
Is it
Any,
from Abby?
no, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Sino kaya?
Bakit? Marites? Charot. Okay. So, first question, we'll start light, chill, ano lang. Okay.
Sige.
So, tell me. Sorry, I can't.
Di ba? Dapat progression yung topic natin. Kasi parang, if we set it in an interview pitch, parang ang awkward. Di ba? Di ba? Okay,
Hindi
let's do
naman.
something simple. How are you?
How are you? How is France? How is France?
I'm good, I'm good. I'm great here. Oh, grabe. I was just like, oh, I need to get a cab faster.
Hala, saan ka galing? Work.
Sa work, be.
Pero, so in
Work.
person yung work mo?
Oh naman. Tapos na ano
Akala ko
dito.
kasi, like, I thought it would still be, it's the cases bad there, di naman.
No, not really. I mean, it's cases are bad everywhere. But like I think we as the world realized na
We need to move on.
na we have to move on economically as well. Let me just close the door kasi I can hear you outside.
Goal. Wow, ang daming sasinatics. Sana all. Ayun, okay. Oh, that's so interesting.
My God, may pa-banner. Sino yun? That's
Napansin ko rin. Okay, so wait. So just to be sure, anong talaga yung trabaho mo? Like
Hmm.
in lalo na sa France, like what do
Okay,
you do?
so my my job is something to do with investigation, more underlying on materials. So what I finish is in materials engineering and science. So clients would go to me to say, okay, can in the simplest case, it will be like, oh, can you explain why this material broke under these conditions during this time? So then I will need to check the cracks. I would need to check how did the cracks
What
form.
kind of materials ba? Like
It depends. So, kaya nga, part of my trabaho is to
ah,
identify the type of material, identify what is the best remedy, identify why it's caused, what caused it to fail. Yeah.
that's so interesting. That's so
So it's
fancy.
investigative science talaga, material science.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's alam mo, that's like my first time hearing something like that, ah.
Mm,
That's so
so
cool.
so it's mostly for like civil engineering or R&D. Mostly, kunyari, may gustong gawin ng a new company wants to build something new, and then they were testing it within their own scientists, and then they will hire someone like us, a third party material scientist, to
Like why
parang
it's not
audit, okay,
working.
what went wrong, what could be the better material, how do we move on. So tapos syempre it becomes a trust issue kasi it's their research, parang ganun. So it's a lot of like
So have you
bureaucracy
ever
all of this.
gotten into like not a fight, but an
I
argument na
will,
parang
oh,
this
definitely,
material's better and they're like
all the
no.
time, all the time, all the time. Like, and my always go to line is I did not study 12 years just to be called that I.
Oh my god, that's so true. That's you were like, sis, I went to school for this.
Diba?
Hello. You came to
Right,
me, huh? You came to me.
exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still getting paid. So whether you take my advice or not, diba?
Amen.
Right?
Amen. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so interesting. So for it's usually like, but it can't be like dumb stuff. Like it can't
Idol
be
wants
like,
me to say hello. Hello, Idol.
oh, you know who else? You know my auntie Phoebe, my stepmom love. She says I want a dog sassy shout out.
Okay. What's your name?
Say hi. What do you want her? Do you want her? Wait, it's so weird if you call her Auntie Phoebe. She's not your
No, no, no.
aunt.
I'm just gonna call her Miss.
Wow,
Mrs.
Miss.
Mrs.
Wow, Mrs. Fancy.
Mm,
Sabi niya, ha ha ha.
mm.
Okay, go.
Oh, what I didn't hear just now.
Oh,
What was I about
Phoebe.
to say?
Just
Oh,
have to give her a shout
I'm
out.
any end line. Oh, hi,
Yeah?
Mrs. Phoebe. Wow, so
Yeah,
formal.
ganun na. Oo. Simple. Done na.
So formal.
Okay. So, sabi niya, thanks, dog. Okay, so, question. Have you
Mm.
ever created, like, since you're, like, really bored and that's your job, creating materials, like, have you ever, like,
Yeah.
created something kind of, not creating, but like, have you created
So that's
something
why I
that's
told
really
you my
cool?
name is Googleable. If you know my name, it's
Ah.
Googleable because the moment you Google my name, my published papers will pop up. That's why I'm
Fancy.
very, very, very careful about on my identity.
Ah,
Mm.
I'm gonna search Filipino material engineer moves to France.
Good luck. Well,
Oh, you know what?
a
Oh, you
little
know,
level of creepy, darling. A little level of creepy. Borderline psychotic.
dog sassy. Um, you only found me creepy now. I've done a lot more earlier. Oh, and that was creepy. Ngayon lang.
And that's why I like you too.
Like, I've been upfront with my weirdness from the
Oh,
get-go,
diba?
ha?
Yes.
Huwag ka
When talking
magulat
about it.
dyan.
Ah, yes. Of course, of course. My God, I'm already
Okay.
laughing,
S-
crying.
so, to continue there, what
Okay.
made you get into that? That's such a,
Oh,
like,
because
because it's such
okay.
a specific thing.
No, it's not a vest. Actually, it's the broadest because I
Oh.
can have different materials. I can have from metals to literally corals to like threads
Ooh,
to
ooh.
polymers, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So my knowledge has to be very broad.
Oh my
Yes. It's
gosh.
quite interesting.
Yeah, that is
It
interesting.
stems from, I think, the curiosity of not knowing what the answer to a question is. So, kunyari, why does this exist? Why does X happen when you do Y?
Mhm.
And as as a child or as a teenager, I would like answers myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's so
So
interesting na parang that's what you I mean there's so much things that you could have
hmm,
become like
so
could have
very
been.
it's based it's really it 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 is
Ay ba
from the
yan?
curiosity na gusto kong hit me with your I know you're making me laugh. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. It it is derived from my curiosity as a child. Like I was really a curious child, borderline with.
Yeah. So I go. So I can guys, just for the viewers out there, Idol, you're so funny. Don't make my guests laugh. Serious talks nga to eh. But guys, don't forget to share this live stream. But guys, I can literally imagine you are curious. I am bi curious.
Idol lumayos ka.
I don't know. Oh my gosh. But I can see, guys, I can definitely imagine Sassy as one of those, Doc Sassy as one of those children na parang, Mom, why does this do this? And the mom would be
Yeah, I
like,
was
I
doing
don't
that at
know.
4 or 5 years old.
O, diba? She's like, I don't know,
Diba?
anak. Why don't
Hmm,
you know? Because I don't. But why?
diba? And then most of my parents would just give me a bunch of books. Then I'm like,
Ah,
I don't know how to read this.
you're gonna be like Matilda, the like 4-year-old who knows how to read
Oh
like
my God, Matilda
books.
from Matilda itself. Not when you said Matilda, I was thinking of a different Matilda, like Justin Deason Matilda. You know, you know
Grabe!
Justin Deason. You know Justin Deason's nickname now is Matilda.
Bakit ethnic name?
No, like that's his nickname.
A nickname. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I heard and I asked KD sa concert. Sabi ko, kids, what is this Matilda, Roger, or whatever? Sabi nila, they did this acting thing daw sa live stream niya.
yes, yes. So when I think it was during Justin's uh campaign for the first house player, and then Alexa was visiting regularly.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love Justin. He is so funny. What's it called, guys? He's going to guest on one of my live streams very soon within this
Oh my
week.
goodness.
So I know
Yes.
he's so
Uh,
hyper.
And
He's
it's
so
my turn
hyper.
to
I love
ask
him.
na. Okay, let's my turn to ask. Oh,
Your
you ask
turn
a
to
question.
ask.
Yeah,
I
of
didn't know
course.
this was taking turns.
Of course, it's taking turns.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. Go.
All right. And yeah, but it has to be with Alvin.
Oh, okay. I'll ask him where he is na.
Probably at home.
No, like,
Hmm.
saan na siya? Wait lang. I'll say Doc. Oh, I'll say
Wait,
Doc is looking for
who
you.
was those people just now?
Who? What
Them. Do
do you mean them? Who's them?
the people that came up before me.
Si Raho. So Raho is one
Uh,
of my good friends. He's in
oh,
he's into her season 2 kasi.
Ah, I see, I see, I
Yeah, hi
see.
Noel. Hello po. Thank you
That
for
is so
coming.
good.
So kaya nga I was very so when he nung umakyat siya dito sa live con, dun siya sa lock-in pa rin. Andun pa rin siya. And wala lang. I miss being in lock-in with them. It's kind of fun. Like when you're there, you're like, I want to go home. But then when you're out, you're like, I want to go back. Ganun.
Isn't
It's
that
like
the
the
thing
same.
that you realize something, you regret something is missing a little too late, and you don't appreciate the now?
Yeah, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is the quote. Yeah. I was like thinking, what is the proverb again?
Sabi ko, kaya mo yan, Doc Sassy.
Yeah,
Okay
kaya mo
lang
yan,
yan.
kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan.
No, but
Mm.
yeah, but I mean, like, I was, because it's like PBB, you know what I mean? Like, it has its fair share of struggles of like being in lock-in and stuff like that. But then when you're out, you're like, oh, I mean, yeah, I can acknowledge that it wasn't always fun, but you you miss it at the same time. You know what I mean? Basta yun. Hirap explain. Okay, wait.
What do you miss the most in PBB?
Um, Honestly, what I miss is I miss the housemates being forced to hang out with each other. Kasi when we're inside, oh,
Okay.
sakto na, I just texted LVC here. So when we were inside, we
Okay.
were all forced to be with each other. I mean, we wanted to hang out, but there was no reason for them not to come, 'di ba? Na parang,
Because
well, you
you're
can't say
literally
you're
living in the
busy,
same
but
house.
where are you gonna
Yeah.
go? The garden area?
Right.
So
I get it.
here, Albs, ano request, and then here it's like you're like, oh, let's
Everyone is
hang
busy.
out. Sorry, I have
Mm.
this. Sorry, I have that. Parang,
Yeah, isn't but for me, isn't that a good thing? Like I communicate with my friends and I hang out with my friends like maybe through Zoom, maybe once every 4 to 6 months.
oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
like me and my friends in Canada actually. Every
Yeah,
few
yeah,
months.
exactly. Isn't that a good thing that we are busy in a good way,
Yeah,
right?
of course. I'm
You
happy
live your
that
own
they're
life.
busy. I'm happy for their
Friendship
success.
doesn't friendship doesn't fade, it pauses.
Yeah, yeah. Parang ano kasi like I can definitely agree with that. All of my friends kasi in Canada na parang we
Mm,
don't talk every day. We literally talk every few months. 30-minute FaceTime call every few months. But then it's like when we're talking, it's like nothing has changed. You know what I
mm,
mean? But then, syempre naman, you miss those times naman din na parang, you pretend, like, you know those things when you're at a family party, and
mm.
then, like, you're, and then you're like, Mom,
And
I don't want to go to
you
the
cannot relate with
party.
anyone in that party.
Yeah, but you're in the party,
And
and there's the kids,
yeah,
this kids section na
yeah,
parang
yeah,
all
yeah.
of your
Yeah,
cousins, and you're like, I don't want to be here. But then at the end of the day,
exactly.
you end up enjoying. Parang ganon.